Tom, first and foremost, reaction from tonight. Another tough one with this team.
Yeah, you know, I'll tell you right now that we're a very well coached team. You know, I talked to both coaches from Boston Prep. They were a phenomenal coach team. Shannon, what can I say? I mean, she's a great goalie. If you don't get a couple by early, or you don't get a rebounds, and you just you're not gonna score on her. And but I think Stephanie Wood and Brian Donahue, I mean, they did a great job coaching that team, as well as their other two assistants. You know, they're young. They have, you know, the sky's the limit for them. You know, you know, we played. I think we played some good hockey at times, but you know, the nature of the game is scoring goals, and we've taken tons of shots on goalies, but we just don't seem to make quality shots and put them in the net, and that's what happens. And you know, as I told all the seniors in there as they're crying, is that, you know, it's been 4 years, and that class has been an excellent class. We've been to, I think, with them 3 semifinals, and I think actually one final, one Division I final, and with 1 state title. And you know, I'm proud of them. But you know, and I know they're disappointed, but you know, it's hockey's a funny sport. You've got to be able to compete during those really tough times. When your hands get a little tight, the game gets short. They were very smart. If they didn't have a play, they just threw the puck out, made us chase it up 200 feet. They they bunched up the box in front of the net, which was great. But I mean, then when you have Shannon back there, looking to stop the puck, she'll stop everything, controls rebounds, and quite frankly, in the game, she was the difference. And I'm sure, the other coach, I'm sure Stephanie told you the same thing. And that's, sometimes you got to lean on it. I mean, we've had, we've been able to lean on players in the past too, and I really wish them luck. I think they're going to be, a solid team through the tournament, and somebody's going to have to beat them, and it's not going to be an easy game. They play a very structured, very tough game, and like I said, I'm very impressed. I'm disappointed for my kids, but we'll rebound. We've got a good freshman class coming in, and and hopefully some of the younger classmen can learn from something like this.
Talk, if you would, about the matchup with. I thought Jane was really defended pretty well by Maddie Ricci.
Yeah,
was there any adjustments you could make to get her free?
We told Jane just to skate to another player. We knew that they were going to shadow her, but just skate to another Austin Prep player, bring her with her. And I think at times she did. She got, I don't know, I think she got quite a few shots on net too. 5 or 6 shots on net, which in some cases she might put a couple of those in. But that's the key, I think, against any good player. I remember us doing the same thing against Sabrina Ionetti at St. Mary's. We had Walshy, on her, just watching her, just washing her. And that's, they basically took one player out, and she's our player. So, and they did a great job at it. Very, very good job, and it worked as long as you follow the plan. I think what we didn't do is we were telling our defensemen to jump in the play in the offensive zone. They would just stand at the blue line. They didn't quite understand what we were talking about as far as you go in because the rebounds are coming out and just be an option. And at the end, we tried to throw one of our defensemen up front, try to get try to get some offense going, try to create some space, and it's hard for a kid who hasn't played forward. So, but that's the nature of hockey games, and I'm just proud of my kids for the season, and we'll regroup and come back next year, and I'm hoping the best for Austin Prep through the tournament, and all the teams, and hopefully next year, we'll be back in the same spot.